by the end of the century. However, while this expanding subsidence landslide of sorts isn't going to destroy any structures, the slow growth of other similarly looking gashes in permafrost-filled landscapes such as this spot in Canada suggests that this won't always be the case, as an isolated problem likely becomes more and more widespread. In other words, while Batagaika Crater is dangerous, meaning you don't want to go near its rim since it is unstable and expanding, its main danger is what its existence and recent appearance implies for the world. So, why exactly did Batagaika Crater formed in the first place? In this section of Russia, along with 12% of Earth landmass, there is a layer permafrost of ground which has remained frozen for tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of years, known as permafrost. In the case of the land in and surrounding Batagaika Crater, the regional permafrost is between 300 and 500 meters or 984 to 1,640 feet thick. Permafrost is a solid and impermeable layer, meaning that not only can groundwater not penetrate it, but while it exists it almost acts as solid rock which stabilizes the entire landmass. However, crater formation with temperatures continuing to rise around the planet, this has caused the active layer to expand and eat away at what was previously permafrost frozen for upwards of 500,000 years. This process was accelerated by regional logging which occurred in the 1950s and 1960s, removing root systems which insulated portions of the active layer to keep it a stable temperature. As a result, the ground could not reach more wide-ranging and higher temperatures, finally melting away at the top of the thick permafrost layer. Since permafrost is typically composed of 20% to 85% ice by volume, when this ice melted and drained away, it caused overlying ground to subside and form a large depression in the ground. This in turn increased the area of permafrost exposed to higher temperatures, increasing the rate of thawing and expanding the overall landform in a positive feedback loop. In the best reasonable outcome, it appears that Arctic temperatures will increase by 2.8 degrees Celsius by 2100. This could decrease the thickness of permafrost in some areas by as much as 112 meters, potentially causing as much subsidence as the volume of ice that previously existed there. This will release greenhouse gases, previously gas bubbles stored in said layers, which is dangerous for the well-being of Earth and its climate. However, there is some good news. Not all patches of permafrost are alike, and not only does permafrost thickness widely vary, but its ice content also varies. Similar features to Batagaika Crater termed thermokarst depressions are most likely to only form in regions where permafrost is more than 50% by volume ice and is